This is video number 2 of my weight loss journey, and I had to put the shots like that because that is indicative of how I feel. I don't feel like, again, being blessed here, I don't feel like those people who've come through surgery and they feel like, I can't get out of bed, I just feel so weak, so tired, and what have you. And again, it's part of my character as well. So there are times I feel like, all right, I just want to lay down here for a little bit. And which, in saying that, I actually reminded myself of one thing to write down to talk about. So apparently that's the only thing that's going to keep me on this and keep me from going on a tangent here. But I guess, welcome back. Like I said, the setting's not going to change because I just picked up from the first video. Now, please forgive me. I have no makeup on whatsoever. I'm starting to see the dark area. Like I said, hell, I just had my insides rearranged and I'm worried about dark circles. I got bigger problems to really address here. So, and it's morning time. I'm sitting in my bed. This way I don't have to worry too much of, moving and doing everything right now. And besides, my son is awake, so he's watching his Sesame Street. Once I'm finished, I'll be going downstairs and doing up a teaching lesson for him. So, let's get right into it, shall we? This is, like I said, the second video, but is not day 2 of my weight loss surgery. Again, for a quick recap, I've had gastric bypass on August the 25th, which was Tuesday of this week, last week rather. See, time does fly. And my highest weight prior to surgery was 330. My surgery weight was 302. And I had, I'm 6 feet tall. Try to make sure I reiterate some things here just so that you have a frame of reference. And today I am exactly 6 days, is that right? 6 days out from surgery. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. Sometimes I have to count and recount just so that I believe it too. So I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of buzzes from my Facebook account. So, all right. This is a very crude list here of what I want to talk about, but this is so I stay on task. All right, pills. Alrighty, I don't have the bottles today. I'll get that in the next video so you know the brand, but I can at least show you the pills. So right now, I have to take. This is a going to be for life thing. Now, let me start off with this. First, don't let that scare you. Well, you're going to be on vitamins for life. Well, quite honestly, once we hit a certain age, like in our 30s, mid-30s, if you are not God, I don't care which religion we're talking about here, where you have, immortality, then that means your health at some point is going to start to diminish. And vitamins help you sustain your healthy, I'm lost for the word, but your healthy nature. Okay, so even when I was pregnant, my OB highly recommended that, and she told me she recommends this to all her patients. Thin, thick, skinny, fat, short, tall, whatever. She recommends them to all her patients, and she recommends that they all continue to take their daily vitamins. And the vitamins that I was on during pregnancy had iron. They were beefed up. I mean, my freaking nails grew. They don't hardly ever grow, and because I don't like drinking milk. And that's a long story, but in any event, yeah, so my OB recommended that I still, take those vitamins even though I wasn't pregnant. So, and of course it would have been for life. So these, again, for life. Okay, and next, moving on, next situation. Now, when you think about it, the first thing that might come to mind is, well, shit, for life. How much money will I be putting out for life? honestly, if you do sit down and break it down, you will address your fear and you will understand that there really is no need for fear. Because I looked at the costs that for my vitamins, and on average, I've only bought the first round, and the first round had other things in it, so I really spent about $200 the first time. Like I said, that's not the average rate. And I bought extra things too, like oh, I want to try this high protein chicken soup. I want to try this protein vegetable soup. Yeah, I want to try it. It's not just only my vitamins. So with that being said, it should run me. Next month I'll know for sure how the figures in stone. So it should run me around $60 to $80 for at least a month's supply of all my pills that I need to take. Now, what pills do I need to take, you ask? Good question. I need to take calcium citrate. I need to take vitamin D. Oh, my finger's crooked. I never noticed that. And vitamin D. I need to take, what's the third one? B12. You can either, our doctor and our nutritionist told us we can either take the sublingual B12, which means you put the pill under your tongue and leave it there to dissolve, or you can get the shot, the B12 vitamin shot in your arm. And I've had that before, and I really do enjoy it because it gives you a burst of energy, like, I don't know what to do, but we're going to do something. Let's go. And I kid you not, it really does work tremendously. But the problem that I personally have noticed with the B12 shot is that it tends to taper off towards the end of that time frame. Like, for instance, if it's supposed to last 30 days, that last week you're going to feel it coming down. Hopefully you're one of those people who don't. If not, then you're good. But I mean, it's worth something trying if you are curious. But yeah, you can look into that. So that's my third one, the vitamin B12. The fourth one is what I'm looking in my pill jar here. This might be my vitamin D, of course, the multivitamin. The multivitamin. And these are not just any old pills that you grab off the shelf. The pills that I was able to get were doctor recommended. They had a few options, thankfully. It's not, monopoly here. But then again, they only had a few options. But the ones that I have, they are doctor recommended. So it's not something like, hey, I'm going to buy some SpongeBob gummy vitamins, chewable vitamins. Mm-mm. As a bariatric patient, as a weight loss surgery patient, you need specific vitamins because you have a lower absorption rate. So you want to get in as many vitamins from that pill as you can without overdosing it, because overdoing it, it's like a fine line. If you overdose on it, you're going to feel that stuff too. Not in a good way. Underdoing it, you're going to feel that stuff too. Not in a good way. So it's like finding that equilibrium place. And like I said, the doctor did tell me of a few pills. So first up, my calcium citrate. Freaking horse pills. I'll put my tongue. Now, with these, again, I don't have the bottles up here with me, so I can't tell you the dosage and what have you. But actually, I should. And unfortunately, there's no way I can pause the video and then cut back in. But I do know how to trim it, but I ain't got time for that right now. Not today, because I've got studies, and the little one, I gotta teach him some things today. Today is our Japanese day, so I'm gonna be teaching him some more Japanese. I don't want to take too much time away from that. All right, so yeah, I'll make sure I'll have that information. I'll make a note on it. So no big whoop. So that'll be vitamin. Video 3. Pills. Dosage. So yeah, I'll do that for next video. Sorry. All right, so again, you saw the vitamin D. And this is from Bariatric Advantage. I got a 90 count bottle. And I'm thinking 90 counts. Oh, that's sweet. That'll last me. If I'm taking one every day, that's 90 days. That's 3 months supply. Okay, but when I got the bottle, the serving size, for one serving size, it's 4 of these puppies. Yeah. So do that math. It comes back right down to damn near 1 month supply. And it was like $30 or so. So again, next video will have dosage and pricing. Note made. All right, so that was my calcium citrate. Next up is what? The vitamin D. This one was also from, no, this is not from Bariatric Advantage. This was from the other company that they recommended called Opurity. OPURITY.com. And this is the little pill. Dissolvable, chewable, they're all chewable. Vitamin D. Yeah, as my mother would always say, you're feeding your boobs. Okay, look. That's pill size. So, and the calcium citrate tastes chalky to me. So I really gonna have to take some more time to get used to it. But I think, I find clever ways. Oh, like this way. I have these 2-ounce plastic containers I got from Amazon. I got 100 count of these for like $6 in free shipping. And I made the sugar-free jello, poured them in, and I mixed in. At the bottom, you can see here is my calcium citrate. So now I have calcium citrate jello shots. It makes it a whole lot easier to take down. But that's one way. I mean, hey, what other ways you have? List them. Because I know some people don't like to take them, and to have that understanding that they're going to be on them for life. It's like, oh God, I don't want to take something that I really don't like for life. And well, you got to be creative. Try some new things. Some people sprinkle them in yogurt. I'm not at that point yet, but once I am, you better believe I will be doing that. All right, next, my sublingual vitamin B12. This one was also from Purity. The size, again, is sublingual, so you just put it under your tongue and let it dissolve. So I still drink like my hot tea in the morning while that's under my tongue, because the chances are some fluid's going to hit it and let it dissolve quicker. And this one, last one, is my vitamin, my multivitamin. Now, this one, again, chewable. You can make it into the jello shots or what have you. So the good thing I like is when I put it into jello, this also counts for my liquid. So my 2 ounces of liquid. And if I'm able to, with all 4 of my pills, plus the multivitamin, if I put it into jello shots, into these little containers, I can disperse it among 4 of these. So 4 times 2, that's 8 ounces worth. That's a cup worth of liquid. See, this stuff adds up quickly. It's not as hard as you think. It really isn't. When I got that down and wrote on paper, I said, I'll be damned, I've already reached my minimum intake of water, Now, there's nothing that's specified on our paperwork that said, only water, nothing but water. Now, one thing is tricky as well. If you're already on the path of looking to do this surgery, your doctor's office might, or nutritionist, I'm getting too excited here. Your nutritionist might specify to tell you that, well, your water intake can be your soup, your broth, your jello, sugar-free jello, sugar-free popsicles, all of that, which is like, okay, it all adds up, which is fantastic. However, if you have a protein shake with milk, that's a meal. If you have a protein shake with water, then that counts towards your protein and your water. 2 birds, 1 stone. So it's like, well, then why the hell wouldn't I want to do it with water? But to each his own. Taste buds are really jerked up and kind of screwed up a bit after surgery. So you got to get them back and also redefine them, if you will. So yes, those are my typical daily pills. Now these are not necessarily daily, but these are pills that I do have to take for the next few days. And that's because, again, out of surgery, doctor wants you to take some things so that you're not inflamed or anything like that. So, oops, sorry. This is lansoprazole. I know I screwed that name up. Lansoprazole capsule. It's substituted for Prevacid. And I take one capsule every day. I remember when they told me, oh yeah, you just take a little tiny sip of water and also take the capsule. That capsule. Sorry, I'm not giving you the finger, seriously not. There we go. And my whole thing was, I was really kind of scared because I'm like, I have a little tiny pouch for a stomach. And the boobs are trying to eat everything. So I had a little tiny stomach, and you want me to put this in there now? You just gave me horror stories of people trying to eat corn because they think it's puree and they can chew it up a bit more to become full puree, and they had to go to emergency rooms. And you want me to take a capsule? What is wrong with you? But this is like the fourth time taking a capsule. No issues. Again, especially in the morning when I'm drinking hot liquids. Things go very smoothly, very quick as well. And I'm quite surprised. In fact, I just had 4 ounces before I start the video. I finished a 4-ounce chicken broth in less than a minute. Am I hungry? Tad bit. I don't mind going for some tea or some water. And the good thing is it's all liquid, so I can back up that broth with liquid, not tea or my water right now. But I'm almost like to that full part. So, and this is the last medication here. I can't read that backwards. But it says, oh yeah, I can't read it forwards. Ondansetron, HCl. So more than likely if that is HCl, what I'm thinking, because I was bio-pre-med at one point, hydrochloric acid, which is in the stomach and can also cause ulcers if it's outside and does something it's not supposed to. This is supposed to, I'm supposed to take this tablet once every 6 hours, which I've already taken one this morning with my hot tea, so I'm good to go. Prevacid, already took it again. I'm going to refer to it as Prevacid because it says comparable medicines Prevacid, and that name is a whole lot easier than the Laprazole. Stop before I keep butchering it. So yes, those are all the pills. And like I said, that was right after surgery, so I need to take those. You have to forgive me here. And one more thing I almost forgot. This was ordered for use at home after surgery. There's only like 10 days worth, and I need to take mine this morning. It's this needle that's already filled with solution, and it's to prevent blood clots. If I am missing anything else, because I haven't researched too much on this, and I am a type of person that does research, so forgive me if I'm a little lax in defining and saying exactly what this does. But if you want me to, then absolutely go ahead, leave them in comments, ask away to your heart's content. So that pretty much goes on pills and medication, what I have to take. Pre-op. Actually, I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to break all the other sections out. I'm going to try keep all videos under 20 minutes. So, stay tuned!